Chciałbym się Państwu pochwalić, że to jest moja książka, ale nie. To wspaniałe dzieło o Leo Messim napisał Guillem Balague, człowiek i autor, znakomity dziennikarz, który jest naszym gościem. Nice to see you here, Guillem, with us on TVP. I would start with a real star of football, with a big man, which is of course Robert Lewandowski. I'm about to ask you about the final third of the Ballon d'Or. We were expecting that maybe Robert could make it. You are the author of books like Barca and also about Pep, you know, everything about Barcelona, about La Liga. So is it true what we think in Poland, that unless Robert Lewandowski goes to Madrid or Barcelona, it's almost impossible for him to get to the final third? How do you think?
I don't think it's impossible, but you are talking about three very good players. And remember that for the Ballon d'Or, it's not about what you did in the last year. It's not even the last calendar year. It goes from 20th of November to the 20th of November. And those that said, yeah, Cristiano didn't win anything, yes, they won the Club World Cup. And he was the best goal scorer in last season in Europe. So you're still talking about, if you want to get Cristiano Ronaldo out of that list, that's why I mentioned Cristiano, I think he still deserves to be there. And in the case of Messi, has to be there. In the case of Neymar, well, what Barcelona did was outstanding. Forget about going to Real Madrid or Barcelona, if Lewandowski had been at a Bayern that had actually won the Champions League and were not badly beaten in the semi-finals, we may be talking differently.
That's his greatest dream at the moment, winning the Champions League with Bayern. Do you think Barcelona is anybody able to beat Barcelona at all this season in the Champions League?
We are judging Barcelona now, but we are in December,
Yep.
so still a long way to go. And you know, every team happens every season, no matter how good they play, at some point they collapse. Remember Real Madrid last season they were talking about best Real Madrid in a decade. They got 22 consecutive victories, 22, and then the whole thing collapsed. I'm not saying that's the case of Barcelona, but we have to see what they like in April. They were not able to compete. Now they've got that sorted, if injuries permitting, which means that, yeah, Bayern could be the one stopping Barcelona. That would be a wonderful final.
So would you bet on the final Bayern versus Barcelona today in December?
Wouldn't you? I mean, it'd be fantastic if that is the case. I don't see at the moment any other team that could be a Juventus of this season. I don't think Real Madrid. There is no communion between what the president wants, what the coach wants, what some of the players want, which means that they may not even find it this season. They will compete, they will win things, but Bayern Barcelona, for many reasons, and it's not just the football day, but would be a wonderful final.
But what is your view about Robert Lewandowski? Is he the top 9 at the moment in the world?
Yeah, I've got no doubt whatsoever that he is. People would say that he convinced Pep Guardiola that a 9 is necessary. Well, no. What happened is, with Barcelona, Pep Guardiola did not need a 9 because he had Messi. But when you've got the pace of Robben or Ribéry or Douglas Costa now, you need a striker like that. And he is wonderful. He's wonderful in everything he does. He has so many layers of him as a striker. He's a modern striker. He's not the guy that stays there just fighting with the centre-backs. He's got much more than that. And an understanding of the game that makes him, in my eyes, one of the top 5-6 players in the world.
So you basically don't think that he needs to go to Madrid to be one of the biggest world stars in football?
Well, it will help. At the moment, you have to say the three richest clubs in the world is Barcelona, Madrid and Manchester United. Why is that? Well, Manchester United have got a loyal following in some parts of the world, but Barcelona and Madrid, they have been able to have the following they have and the money they have because of the amount of things they've been winning lately. So to have this global vision of you as a player as one of the best, it does help to be in Barcelona or Madrid, certainly. And at this point, I don't see him going to Barcelona at all.
But would you advise him to go to Madrid to try and this challenge? Because I've just talked to Martin Hagele, who's the director of international affairs at Bayern, and he told me that they want to catch Manchester United, later Madrid and Barcelona, especially in Asia, maybe in Africa, to expand the market value of Bayern Munich in the world. So is this the way? Maybe he should just stay in Munich and compete for that also.
If he believes that's a project that he wants to be part of, yeah, he should do that. But it will take a while, and meanwhile his career will, he'll get older. Going to England and going to Real Madrid team to be considered in the eyes of many as one of the top 3-4 players in the world. There'll be no argument then. If he succeeds at Real Madrid and scores goals, he will do it in the eyes of the whole world. I don't think many people, or as many people follow the Bundesliga as they follow Real Madrid and Barcelona. And there is no denying that the Ballon d'Or is not about football, is it? It's about marketing, it's about politics, it's about a lot of things, and it's about image. Lewandowski with a white shirt would be something to look forward to if you are a Real Madrid fan, but for him it will just give him a jump in image.